So now we'll shift gears a little bit. And this is where you're going to feel maybe a little bit of information overload. And I'm sorry for that. But remember, you'll have time to work on this. We'll have time to talk about it in class next time as well. Okay. So if you have questions after you have a chance to work on it, that's fine. So what I'm going to do is introduce you to assignment 5. Once I finish that, I'm going to actually transition into module 6 introduction. Okay. Apologies. So module 5 assignment is an ATM machine. Now it's not an ATM machine really because it doesn't actually give you money. Sorry, I haven't figured that one out yet. But it's an ATM simulator. Now, hopefully you have some experience with an ATM, or you at least have a vague notion of how they work, right? So you walk up to the ATM, you give it your card, and you can do a few different things at the ATM. You can withdraw money from your accounts. You can deposit money. You can check your balance. Sometimes you can transfer money between the accounts. We're not going to do that today, but basically what we're creating here is a program that simulates an ATM machine and that allows you to check your balance of your account, like 2 accounts. So it has 2 accounts, a checking account and a savings account. Okay. So you can check your balance. You can deposit money, which adds money to the account, or you can withdraw money from an account. Okay. So those are the features that it should have. A few constraints, things that we are making sure don't happen or do happen. Make sure the account balance cannot go below 0. In other words, if I have $50 in my savings account, I can't go withdraw $10,000. The bank would be in trouble if it allowed us to do that. Basically, if I say, give me $10,000 and I have 50 in there, the bank's going to say, sorry, you don't have enough to do that. And that's what your program needs to say too. We're going to use string r_just in order to make sure that our accounts, when we display the balances, that the numbers line up on the right-hand side so that we have good decimals. We're going to make the user interface look good. After each transaction, we want to make sure that the user has a chance to say whether they want to do another transaction or whether they want to exit. Okay? Make sure that while the program is running, that you're keeping track of how much money is in each account. Okay? So while the program is running. After the program exits or when you restart it, you're not going to be able to save that data like a real ATM. If once you walk away, it doesn't reset. It keeps track of the amount of money that's in there. In this case, it's just going to be while the program is running, it keeps track, and then when it shuts down, it'll go back to whatever you start with. Okay, so start each account with some money in there. So this is a visual picture of kind of what the program will look like. Okay, so we'll want to have a main loop that's going to go until the user exits. This should be somewhat familiar to you because this is what we set up for the guessing game so that the user could play more games. They're going to choose a transaction type, either a deposit or withdrawal. They'll also be able to check their balance. But if they do a deposit, then they have to choose checking or savings. If they do a withdrawal, they have to choose checking or savings. And of course, be able to exit that main loop.